Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Factorio. Well, reporting to the board, yes, I'm going to remember it. You're damaged, but I believe that was from an old attack. Now, we seem... What's this? Being damaged. Still just damaged, though. That seems fine. They seem to be okay. They're taking damage, but it's... The gun is dealing with it. I'd like it to deal with it better. Copper, not that fussed about this being here. You're all running. Good. So as we left off last time, we have all of this nice stuff running. We have steel being made. We have... Oh! Well, I remember. No, not that. Pick you up. And put you here. Because that does look a lot better. Oh no, that was the wrong thing. Yeah, I wonder how many times I'm going to do that. Pick up the wrong thing. There, you're working on this, and I need Alt on, sorry, new install of the game, so I want to make sure that it's there. Why aren't these pointing the direction correct? It's showing me here, but shouldn't it be showing me what direction they're pointed already? But they appear to be working correctly. Yes, good. Now, in this episode, I want to get our science set up as if we're gonna, as we're gonna have it for the rest of the game. Which means we're gonna need 10 labs. 1, 2, 3. We already have 3, so I only actually need to build 7. We're gonna need 10 long-handed inserters. We've got 14, and we're gonna need 10 regular inserters. So I'm just gonna build 10 of them as well onto the bottom of this. Now I'm hoping this isn't as much room as I was planning for. In my head, I have a plan in my head, and the plan for the science is simple. It's going to be something along the lines of what I was shown in the on the Factorio forums by Lord Fedora, and I believe it's reasonably just sort of accepted. Let me quickly size it out. I'm happy for it just to be at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Actually, I've got the labs, a number of them built now, and I'm only going to need 5 on each side. So let's put you down in there. I'm going to want the labs. Where are the labs? Oh crap, I haven't got any of them built yet. That is a lot of circuits to build these labs. Anyway, gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I think that's all to... Ah, there, one of the labs. And they're going to be starting to be being made. So I can put them up as high as that. Let's bring you over here. Got to demolish that. Oh no, I don't. I was just too far away. Could you be built there? No, let's go down. Have you over here as far as we can. Damn it, science, you're getting in the way. Remember, my mouse needs to be back at the flammable area. No, it's not going to work. Shotgun... yeah, that's a red. I do need something that only does red. Or only requires a red. You get coloured light? That's lab efficiency, sorry. It looked like a light bulb. Bullet shooting speed. Yep, gonna have to redo this. Want that height over here. Alright, so that height's fine. I can't literally get any further, so something like that. 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't trapped myself good. For a minute then I thought I was stuck. That would have been interesting. Still just damaged? Yep. At the moment I'm not too worried. Putting the science right up here and the corner out of the way because like it seems safe. The rest of the labs? I should have. Didn't I put them in the... Actually, that's gone on for a bit too long. Actually, place down these guys. Really, I can't build it there? I might move it all along one then. Objects destroyed. Oh, crap. Turrets. I'm going to need more of you. Something like that, I think. I fear. God, that almost killed me. What the hell were they? They were a lot bigger than I was expecting. Okay, we need more wall. Whatever I had planned needs to be altered. We need more wall. It's annoying that there's going to be a gap in there, but I'm going to have to leave that. How much wall have we built? A good chunk. Okay. All the ammo is going to have been destroyed as well, isn't it? So let's start working on some more of that. I thought I picked up wall. I did. Good. You can be put on here for now. Double you up. Attack coming from another side. Damn it. Gotta go deal with that. Didn't expect this much of a problem this quickly. By the way, we have updated to 11.5. Leave it alone. Anything been destroyed? No, just damaged. Okay, well, you are... Where's that coming from now? You're going to need a wall here. And across. 2 turrets, because one obviously doesn't do it. Oh, it might have actually just ran out of ammo. That's a possibility that I didn't check for. Keep making more ammo. Where's it going? Because I'm sure I should have more than 48. I'm gonna have to produce that. It just takes iron, though. So... let's come up here and temporary solution. I know the whole point was to move away from the temporary solutions, but temporary solution. Need a factory. Might as well build a number 2. Take you guys out. No one's attacking yet. The wall should hold double thick, I would hope. You down there, you're going to be making bullets. And you just need... bullet. And a box. A box. An iron sodding box. I'm going to need a lot of this. Power pole. Q on that. Okay, I'm happy for you just to use all the iron in the world. Maybe I ramped up a bit too big, a bit quick. The aliens are dumb, but... well, they almost killed me. Let's get rid of these, because this is roughly where they was coming in. Or trying to. So let's place them back there. There we go. I'm going to only be able to put 10 in each of these. There we go. At least there's something in. I feel safer, but not brilliant. I only have 19 rounds myself. The wall that's damaged, just chuck it down for now because it's going to take space up in the inventory. No, the damaged wall. I know you're trying to be clever, giving me the big stack to build with, but I just want that out of my inventory. Every attack, I'm going to have to go down and check it. And reload, because I don't know how long. Only another 30. I don't know how long that's going to last. In fact, this will be a good show, a good guess. The middle one only had 5 rounds, and it's gone. You had 10. God's sake. They're going through like 10 each time. Let's just load you up to the maximum. Or maximum that we can do. For now. I fear I could do with some green science. There's an attack coming on down there, which means you're going to need to be reloaded. Although you didn't make any noises. Enemy is engaged with turret, which I believe means the wall's been broken. Come on. Another 18 rounds. No? The wall seems fine, the turret seems fine. Well, that's running for now. And I'm happy I can at least get away with a couple of attacks before I have to come and do something. So, come up here. Going quite far away because I want plenty of room for everything else. And I didn't pick up the... the plan was to pick up the other science labs while I was there. Things being destroyed. Damaged a wall. That's fine as long as it's only damaged. Long-handed inserters to pick up from the outside. Don't walk on the belt. Doesn't really bother me that they're staggered, but it does actually. It looks annoying. So you're one past that each time, so you'll be here and you'll be here. And here. Q. Now we need the normal inserters. Small inserters, for Christ's sake. They have a what name? Can I produce some green science packs for myself? I can. Like 50 of them. So I'm going to make a load myself and figure out what we're going to do. But T, in the time being... Shotgun shooting speed. So turret damage I want, and that would be 50. But let's get this going for now. Might as well be doing some research. And I've used up all the inserters I'm trying to do. So no, undo that. Yeah, definitely need to get some of my own automation up. I want this done. You're going in, you're going in. I didn't mean to replace you, so let's pick that up. Why are you guys pointed differently? Have I put them in backwards? I have. And we know what happens once you put them in backwards, they mess up. I want this built because the plan is to then go through a list of... Well, I've got a list of things that I want automated to build. And when I get so far through the list, it means I'll be able to automate red science. When I get to the next stage in the list, it means I'll be able to automate green science, then blue science, and we're going to be working down that list. I don't have it to hand, though. That's clever of me. I know roughly what it is to start with, but I don't actually have it to hand. Now, yeah, first thing is just basically iron gear wheels. But, for now, this first belt... You, come here. It's going to be coming down something like this. Down here and round this lab. Or this whole area here. I was hoping to have more time and not have to be worrying about these stupid baddies. How are we doing on ammo? Again, shouldn't I be seeing this? Have I hit alt again? Must have had. 80 odd magazines. Hasn't been an attack in a while, so I'm happy with that. Why don't you have power? Because I changed the power pole layout. There we go. So you're working again. Good. Why has one side got more iron than the other? Because you're not working. Why aren't you working? Because you don't have the inserters on that side. Okay, nobody pointed that out to me. Chat, you're slipping. So they need to be built, but what I was more concerned about, or trying to figure out, is I'm going to have the resources. Yeah, that is the word I was looking for. Come up here on belts. I have this idea in my head of everything basically running on a belt. Instead of having production like my stopgap is sort of now, where it produces... That's destroyed. No, not destroyed yet, but I've got a good chunk of ammo. In fact, I've got more than a stack of ammo, so let's... How did you guys get in? Through here? Oh, the perimeter's getting built slowly, I guess. QU. Let's take half a stack and put you in there. Because you are going to be defending that by yourself. Can I get out of here? Thank you. I'm guessing they must have came up through there. Them guys are quite badly damaged. I do have repair packs, actually, so let's use them and bring them back up to full strength. Well, it takes time. Curiosity. Q, how much ammo do you have left? 48. So, we're not really using all that much. It's just I was putting in so little that, you know, it looked like we was using a lot. Good. So the more and more that I make, the more and more that production runs, the better we'll be. Probably will want some more turrets, but you're being over here. Objects damaged. Turrets engaging with the enemy. On the assumption this should be good, this should be safe, I'm going to ignore it. I need a fast inserter to unload this box. This is going to make a mess. Oh, it definitely would. Actually, screw that then. Temporarily. 2 pieces of underground belt. Actually, I have that in stock already. What am I doing? Just do that. I do plan to... Well, I do want to have a buffer. But for the time being... Okay, now I'm going to also need some splitters. Which means I'm short on copper. Didn't quite mean to take that many. Yeah, take half of what I took, about a quarter of what is in that box. 5 more splitters. What am I shy on now? Electronic circuits. It's actually the iron I'm short on. So let's take, again, a quarter of a box. Just want to work this out. So the corners are where you lose speed. Do I have any splitters yet? Do. You want to be on here. I'm not going to need miners. And the way you can avoid losing that is to split and rejoin. So if I want to go that way, if I do this, still just objects being damaged, that's fine for now. And something like that. That should still be a full speed and full compression belt. Now this is going to be a long ass belt. Because the idea is the longer this is, the more room I have for building other structures. Now also, that means that between these belts, if I'm going to be putting in corners like this, I'm going to need a gap of 2. The next belt could be there. At its highest point. Which means splitter would be here. I'm probably overthinking this, by the way, guys, and I could get by with a lot simpler system, but I've been informed that such things are what usually happens, and then everyone ends up disliking their factory, and they would prefer to have done it, I believe the word is, properly from the start. But yeah, 2 gaps should be fine. I have a corner there going up here. Run it the other side of this, so then along that copper farm. I think I'm just going to run straight up there as an end point to start with. I actually picked a very terrible spot because I was hoping to have these lines for every thing on the production that I want to be building. So we would have being damaged. I'm going to have to go down and check that out in a moment. You're too high up. And also have it in a loop. You would be the splitter. There we go. Click on you. Put the splitter on here. And now I need the belt. I'm going to have to get... Belt. You have to get shortcut keys set up and remembered for this. And this works better than just having a fast corner. Although a fast corner is a reasonable solution. But if you've got space, which we have at the moment... More objects being damaged. If we have space, as far as I can see, why don't we use it? That's about as far as I want to go. Of course, this is going to be a corner again, so take you out there. Put in a splitter. I'm really over-engineering this to start with, but... So I've made the decision that these go in the inside this extra track then. And how have I made that decision? Because I've just done it. You'd be 1, 2, so this would be where I'd want it. And if that's going on the inside, would be a splitter here and here. There we go. I'm going to want another belt running off and making iron gear wheels. And I think I'll do that just past these facilities, because I want to be able to expand them up if need be. Which I haven't really left room to do now that I've done this. Yeah. Actually, if it's going to be a ring, then I will have a method of doing it, but it's going to be annoying. Despite the fact I've been trying to plan for the future, I've just made it annoying for the future. 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, you want to be up. And some more splitters. Have I run out of splitters? I have. More turrets are being damaged. We should have a good chunk of ammunition now, though. I would hope. 200 odd magazines. Let's go and fill these guys up, max them out. So I can feel a little bit safer while I'm doing this. So far the enemy's only coming from the south, which is a good start. Oh, no. What am I doing? Take you there, and you. Okay, that's not enough to fill them up. This one's been filled up, but the one that's been attacked the most isn't. Ideally, there'll be a belt running around with ammunition for that if I don't get to laser turrets quick enough. Yeah, place it, we know where it's going. Belt running up here. But now I want to introduce a fourth belt. 1, 2... So here. And it's most likely going to... I'm going to need iron. So let's skip one here, click that. Now I'm going to want to... Yeah, I haven't left myself enough room. Because ideally I'd want to be doing you and then placing that there. Oh, which I can do. Place you there. Destroy this, underground belt. There we go. I'm over engineering this though, I'm pretty certain. Now you run straight up here. Get some production buildings, which I should have had building beforehand. And see how they're making gears? Well, I don't want to have to make gears ever again, so I'm going to have plenty of them in. I'm going to need some iron chests. I've run out of iron? Oh no, it's steel chests. Okay, well let's pick up some steel. Still just objects being damaged. I will have to go down there and check this out in a minute, but for the time being, pick up some steel. You're running at a full speed now, aren't you? No, I never did actually fix that. Well, let's pick up the ammo and run over there and deal with that, and then I'll get the steel production up to snuff. Another 62 magazines. That's really not that much. I mean, these guys have probably fired that amount. But I need to get them production facilities built, so... Let's check. You're on 35. And close to 100. And actually, they're attacking more over here. So I'm going to destroy this wall there. And where the wall's most damaged, I'm going to put a gun in front of it. I thought they was attacking more from the left, but it looks like they're going to the right now. This is fine. I keep seeing red on the map. Like here. Thinking it's baddies. Place you right in front of that hole. You need ammo though. Give you 50. You're most likely going to take the brunt and reinforce a wall. And as we can see, they can't get through the wall that quickly. So if I see that any wall's been destroyed, I should have more than enough time to get there and help out before... Actually, you've stopped. You've run out of steel. Yeah. I'm wanting to jump onto the next science very quickly, and you have stopped. Put you there for now, and put you in there for now. Actually, no, because I need green science. Can I build it much green science? Actually, cancel that for now, because I'm using the inserters I've just built to do this job, aren't I? Sometimes I wish I could tell it just to build... just to build what I have. Yeah, with the raw, not with things already built. Iron. There we go. Put you down for now. Sort of 5. I'm sure I can afford 5. Which I can't really, because I want fast inserters here. going to take a freaking age. I can get one up and running, and that'll probably save me time later on. Going to make the assumption that these lines are going to run quite thick, so let's go start from here. Then I'm going to want a box as a buffer. Get closer. Then another fast inserter. Actually, you can probably be a regular inserter. Or you could be if I had them. So for the time being, you can actually be a fast inserter. Place you there. And I'm going to have the same on the out. Fast inserter box. I'm probably going to limit them, but for now I don't really want it limited because it's something which I'm struggling with. You are going to be building intermediaries. Iron gear wheels. Oh crap, I'm not clicked in you. I'm building that myself. Intermediaries, iron gear wheels. And boxes aren't the same. Oh, for God's sake, have I run out of wood? I'm going to have run out of wood. Any trees nearby? Yep, good. I'm hoping that all of this I can just keep moving back and out the way. Maybe I should have built it just after this corner here. It's definitely in the way there, if I was to expand that. The idea is this shouldn't be that complicated to reproduce. For the time being, it can stay there. Got connected up. Not pretty, but it'll do. And the same on the other side. Clear you out. You're going to be a belt. I have plenty of, thankfully. And we'll have you merge in. Which means turn and then a splitter. Which means lots of splitters. I used up all the splitters already. Yeah, it would appear so. Now, copper coil, I actually had to do later. I set up to do that, but to automate that. But I might want to start it sooner because it's being used so much. Actually, let's quickly double you up. Clear that out. Run the belt. Run the belt. And I'm not that fussed about getting full compression at them straight away. So if I was to do you, it'd have to be you. I want that curving around here. Something like that. You turn and turn there. That'll put this output on the other side. Does mean it's not going to be symmetrical though. And flood and flood. Going to be producing lots and lots and lots of lovely, lovely pollution, by the way, with this system. Because it's going to backlog stock a lot of things. Like, look, even though there's no room on the belt, it is producing a lot. Intermediaries there. And you should fill up the other side. There we go. And let's just take a load of iron gear wheels, because this is probably going to save me a good bit of building. You was meant to be on there. We'll just do that, I guess. Have you come down and then into there. Bring you along like this. The fact that it's having to turn so much isn't what I had planned. I sort of envisioned these really, really long lines, but it's amazing how much space you end up needing to do what I was sort of planning for. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's a miss. You must be starting to go up. Yeah. Some splitters. So all production will be centralised of each item. You're going to run there. What was next on my list? It's Science 1. Which I don't really want to be producing down here. I do want to be producing that up there, which means I want to run these and see how far I can get them. Now, eventually I want these in a loop, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. So you're going to be running up there. Most likely sort of over here-ish. I'll probably take that as a split off, though. This is just going to be the straight line from now on. No more corners. I do need you going up to sort of like this level, and I'll take the others as well. Probably on the left, we'll get a lot more of a production. Like some small things like iron gear wheels will be built here, and then the rest, more complicated stuff, will be built on the left of this belt. Oh, no. I was moving that way, yes, but I didn't really want you to place a belt like that. Have I run out of belt? I have. However, building belt now is a lot quicker, because I have iron gear wheels. I'm only going to run the... Science Pack 1 is... Yeah, copper and iron gear wheels. So that's what I ran up here. So let's say underneath this copper source here... For one, I'm going to need a lot of wood to run power up here. Because I need green... Actually, have I built much green science? Not yet. While we're waiting... Do lots of that, please, because I'm going to need it. I'm going to harvest some wood. Can't see the time. Really? It's saying only 12 minutes left. I think I didn't set the timer up correctly. That's from the normal episodes. What I'll do is I'll put a quick cut in, check the time, and continue when the boo goes. Queue them up, anyway. Any more wood around here? Yeah, some stumps down there. You've ran out of power. Everything has run out of power. What? You haven't yet. Why is stuff run out of power? Oh, didn't know that had happened. There we go, should be fuel going again. That meant the buffer actually kept it running for a while, because that's been broken how long? Oh, but yeah, now that buffer actually, because there is no power, the buffer's sort of getting in the way. And you're powered, you're just waiting for it. Can I puke stuff out? How do I get coal in? I guess I just manually put them in. That should slowly get things working again. Which should then power itself up. Yeah, it will slowly power itself up now. Good. That's not clever. Chop you down. So if that timer is the full length thing, then I've sort of done as I've expected and not got as much done as I had planned. You know, I was hoping to get green science done this episode. But if that's the timer for like a normal length episode, not a TV Hour episode like these are, I'm optimistic about how much I can do. Dead trees, come on. Now we've got 31 science. I can probably get the other science done. Once we've... Actually, you... Was it the turret damage I was looking for just to sort of defend myself? I think it was. Going to need to run power up north, which will probably mean running it along here. But I need to at least know that we're starting building them, because what I've got isn't going to last me. Are we constructing it? Yep. Just run it up. Something diagonally like this. It's a terrible line. The new science will thank me when it's done. It looks like there's just perfect space for the electric poles. That I like. Why aren't you... Oh, this pole isn't connected. That pole's not connected. How many of these did I manage to not connect? Okay, that's still not connected up. Where have I missed a gap? Here. We connected up now? We must be. No. Appears I'm terrible at this. But they're now connected. Should have a good number of poles left, I do. Actually, while we're not doing anything, start working on more of these. Iron gear wheels, if you need them, I have these. Oh, sitting on a belt over here because we haven't quite filled up the belts yet. Yeah, I have them. Don't bother building the iron gear wheels. We should have more than enough of them. Power's been run up here. For a production of red science, I am going to just need each of these. That's for 2 gap, isn't it? Yep. So I know... Actually, let's not do it there. Let's do it a little bit lower. If I'd have planned this out a lot more, I could have done a lot more, like, neater, I feel. But let's say that this belt is going to contain the resources that we need to build them. I'm pretty sure I can get away with a single belt, so there's only one set of inserters, which means one of you is going to be the iron gear wheels, and the other is going to be the copper. So let's work on the copper first. Is that just a regular attack? Being damaged, that's fine for the time being then. You're going to need to be a splitter. Let's put the splitter here. Doesn't really matter which one of them I choose to... You're coming here and you're like that. So now, corner. Corner. You need to be an underground belt. There we go. Now I need to have basically the same thing coming off there. But thanks to that being a 2 gap and not a 3 gap, I've run out of tool. Let's build 5 more steel axes. Yeah, they're going in the right place. Good. 3 gap would have been a lot better. It's not like I got that far through. Why have I decided to stick with a 2 gap? Robots will fix it. I'll spread it out. To be honest, part of the reason I think I'm sticking with it is because it already seems like I'm using up a lot of space. So you want it to be one further over, don't you? Oh wait, so you are here, because I'm splitting it off. Then, new splitter, once it's built. Come on, build! I have 51 green sites, so once I've got this going, I'm going to run over to the other side, and I can finally produce green. No! The next bit of science we do is going to be in the labs in the north, not in the south. I might have to manually put the green in myself, but it's going to be produced in the north. Okay, there's the splitters. Let's just do this. Lovely waste of resources. There is an argument for it being faster. So I could try to maintain that's why I've done it, but... I mean, not faster, more... I ran out of iron. I have iron gear wheels, but I have no actual iron. Let's cancel out them splitters then. Can I produce more belt then? I can, good. Okay, I didn't think this through. I wanted it to end up being like one on each side. Which is not a splitter job, is it? No, it's just feeding it in. Yeah, splitter's going to do that, which would sort of work, but not really. Put you in there. I'm not going to use you. So let's... I am going to use splitters, actually, then. Going to do that. Which means I can run the belt like this. You are not required. Let's pick up the stuff around the edge here, which is, you know, mixed resources. Actually, you go there. You go there. It's interesting how that worked. No, actually, you don't want to be the corner. If you're the corner, then you're going to go on both sides. I want you to feed in one side and then the other. It's amazing how the thing that I've been trying to avoid doing most of the time is causing the problems. That's now input for red science. We have places to construct them, but we do. We now have raw resources, though. Let's see. Splitter, box, splitter, factory. Don't really know if I'm going to have room. And it's randomly in the middle of nowhere. I thought I was sort of like here. And I was going to build red, green, blue. Purple's going to be just built right at the end there, but... Okay, it's being built here now. Fast inserters. That's not going to work. I'd need smart inserters, wouldn't I? Because it's just going to pick up anything. If it was directly into the box there... Actually... I want the buffer. I want a buffer. I think it's completely stupid, but I want it. So I need more copper. No, I can get copper. Copper's coming to me. Did I just turn you around? Yeah, I did. So steel I'm short on, so let's come down. The attempt at building this logically is just not working. Really? You don't keep... why is the steel stopped? Because the ore belt's been broken. What have these guys been... Oh, they've just been working off the buffer. And it looks like there must be another bit broken there. It's just covered by... Okay. Oh, and that corner's actually gone as well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put a quick break in. I'll be coming back either way. Let's see how long I've actually been going for. Dear God, it was the actual 50 minutes. Well, okay, I'm finishing off the red science production. Because that's what I've been trying to work on. That means I'm going to need smart inserters. How many electronic circuits do they take? Okay, my plan is way over ambitious. Let's see, it's going to end up being 2 smart inserters and 2 chests. I can do with just normal, regular, I say regular, I mean fast inserters there. And then 1 out. Why I'm insistent on using fast inserters, I can't quite tell you. And you was going the wrong way. Go, so you're picking up that. Just double check I've got all of these the right way around. It looks like I was just out of range. No, that's okay, that's working. You, filter, I need you to pick up copper. You, I want to pick up... It's an intermediary, isn't it? And gear wheel. I need power. There's a line running from along here. God's sake. Terrible at placing these poles. I want a pole there, and I want a pole there. So you're going to be working... I tell you... to build a red science now. There's a way of copying these orders, but I can't remember, so... Again, that's going to be buffered. And so far, I don't know whether the buffers have been a good thing or a bad thing to me, actually, because what they've ended up doing is hiding problems. Need some more smart inserters. Really, I can only build 1? What have I ran out of? Iron plate. You attacking down here. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is we're going to have to call the episode there. I can't believe, for one, how scattered that's been, and 2, how... in my head, it was very much a planned out thing. But obviously, I didn't know the map that it was going to be fitting into, or anything like that. You finished there. Looks like that's been taken care of. We haven't done all that much. Actually. Dump you, half in there. Half in there, the rest in there. Get them working on that gun turret damage because I want them dead. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube, that is all the time we have for today. I'll read you the full list of what I thought I was going to... Well, not that I thought I was going to get through, but that, I'm working my way through now. Iron Gear Wheel production, Science Pack 1 production, Transport Belt production, Copper Cable, Electric Circuits, Inserters, Science Packs 2. Fast Inserters, Smart Inserters, Advanced Circuits, then Oil, going Petroleum Gas, Sulfur, Sulfuric Acid, Batteries, Science Packs 3. Let's see, that's going to end up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9, 10, 11 belts of stuff. I think I can see why the system that I was going for isn't going to work. Having 11 belts, the idea being that now they'll just run off in a straight line. I don't think I'm going to be able to get them into a loop. But having 11 belts sort of, ideally it'd be 3 spaced apart. 2 is working, but that's like 20 squares wide. So that's the belts. The belt system as I envisage it is going to be as wide as this facility. Dear God, I'm an idiot. But I'm doing it, God damn it. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.